State leaders are coming together to talk about police reform in South Carolina through a roundtable discussion happening right here in the Lowcountry. News 2's Katie Augustine was there as panelists shared their thoughts on building trust between law enforcement and people in the community.
The roundtable discussion hosted by Americans for Prosperity South Carolina touched on a few topics such as police training, finding ways to connect police in the community, and lightening the load on our officers. Sparking change to benefit both law enforcement and the community. That's a goal of Americans for Prosperity South Carolina. A roundtable discussion held in downtown Charleston brought together people from all walks of life with a similar interest, bridging the gap between law enforcement and the people they serve.
Communities do not want to work with law enforcement in a lot of places, and we need communities to help law enforcement solve crimes.
And solving crimes is an important part of the job. Some panelists believe problems stem from officers being stretched too thin.
We make them wear too many hats that they just don't have the resources and, frankly, the training and experience and education to handle.
I've been learning about the mental health crisis that our police are facing and how they are, rather than focusing on violent crime, they've been pulled away.
A few ideas introduced as possible solutions to the problems presented at the discussion.
We need to create social service programs to address these issues and divert them away from law enforcement. We need more funding for mental health treatment.
One idea starts with looking into what can make communities safer.
It's access to health care, it's access to housing, it's access to living wage, it's access to transportation.
One host of the event says starting these sometimes tough conversations is the best way to see positive change for both the community and law enforcement. The point of tonight's discussion was to promote thoughtful conversation in hopes that some of the ideas would be used in the future. In studio, I'm Katie Augustine.